Wife Talk. What's going
Hey,
on,
hey,
Marie?
girl, living it up. Excited for this Valentine's Day. I got my red on. You got your red on. We rolling tonight,
Girl,
boo.
the pre-Valentine's Day vibe, baby. Some of us like to get started early. We ain't waiting
Early.
for the 14th.
That's right. Stay ready.
Hey, stay ready. You don't have to get ready, honey. It's
That part.
Valentine's Day every day. Look, it's with the right one. It's Valentine's Day every day. It's not
Every
just on
day.
February the
Oh, I love
14th. Yeah.
that. Yes. Every day is Valentine's Day.
Every day is Valentine's Day. Yes. So I'm excited because y'all know, for those of you who are just joining us, this is episode 2. So we started last week with Wife Talk, and hopefully we got some great feedback. So hopefully, you guys are tuning in. You are
Yes.
loving what we're putting out here. Tag somebody, like the broadcast. Follow us. We are broadcasting on the We Empower Network. So also follow us there. We're getting ready to put out a YouTube channel, so you can follow us there. So it's some good things coming up because we know that as wives, we need to talk about what's going on with life, with our mindset, our money, and our marriage. What you think about that, girl?
Girl, every day, all day. Mind, money, and marriage. All
Yes.
three stay on you every day. You carry with you every day. You can't help but.
Yeah, somebody said they love the red. Thank you, thank you, thank you, honey. We thought we would, since we won't see you all tomorrow, we thought we'd put a little, I want to say
Bless you with
power
our
behind
presence.
it. Because y'all know I'm thinking about Empower Morning, but red is the color of love, as they say. So, hey.
Indeed, indeed. And we are loving today. We are loving it. It's Valentine's Day. As you said, it is the day of love. Be merry, be blessed. And even if you're single, that's okay. Love on yourself. But just have love your mind and your heart. It is all good. You don't need anyone to be happy and to enjoy Valentine's Day.
You know what? I'm so glad you made that point because so many people, get depressed, have
Yeah.
anxiety, feel bad because they don't have a significant other. But my
Yeah,
thing is, you are your significant other. You are the significant other. Love you
exactly.
first. You gotta, my girl Sparkle does the I love her movement. You have to love you before you
Yeah,
can love anybody else.
anybody
If
else?
you love you correctly, then you show people how to treat you when you do get into a relationship. And to be honest, some of us are in relationships, in marriages,
Yes.
in situationships, and you don't love
Mhm.
yourself enough to demand the best from the person that you're with. So with
Yes.
that being said, if you don't do anything else this year, February the 14th, 2024, make a declaration that, baby, I'm going to love
Yes.
me the right way so that I can make sure that everybody else in my circle loves me correctly. Meaning, set
Exactly.
boundaries, meaning, do some things for yourself that you feel good and make you feel good so that your cup can be overflowing and everyone
Oh.
knows how to treat you and treat you well.
Now, you just said a word. You said, let that cup overflow. I love that. And that is critical because if you don't know what you like, how can you coach and mentor someone else to find out what you like? Don't leave it up to them. Come in there prepared. If you're single, come into this relationship prepared. Let them know what you like and you don't like. Let them know what excites you, things that you like to do. Talk about it. Let them know. Closed mouth don't get fed. We have to be forthcoming and upfront about everything that we want and we like. But also keying back to what you said is it's important to love on yourself. So if you don't have a significant other, that's fine. Go to the movies by yourself. You were born by yourself. You had help getting here, but you were born by yourself unless you have a twin, and that's cool too. Take your twin. But again, learn how to do things by yourself and enjoy just that self-care, that self-love, because no one can give it to you like you can yourself. I know I love myself. I try to do things by myself, whether it's me writing or reading, taking a bath, whatever it is, I do things by myself, but I'm treating myself, whether it's nails, hair, buying hats, whatever it is, I do it because I love myself. And those are the things that when if I were single, I would want someone to acknowledge and maybe pick up on that and say, oh, she likes this. So it makes it a little easier when you do get someone. If you start treating yourself, they'll add to it and enhance it at that. So it might be one fedora, but they might come with three.
Girl, come on, enhancement. And it is about, sometimes when we talked about last week, when you start seeing somebody, and falling in love and being with them, you start trying to blend in to the point that you
Yes.
stop becoming the individual and it's all about whoever that person is. And so
Yes.
this year, make it about loving you and loving uh,
Yes.
if you've kind of lost yourself, start figuring
Mm-hmm.
out what it is that you like to do. Maybe you want to go do your own sip and paint. Maybe you want to,
Right.
figure out that I like going and taking myself on a Starbucks coffee date or a hot tea date.
Yes.
What that looks like, maybe you want to go to Barnes and Noble and sit in that little cafe and get you some cheese Danish or something and sit back and read a book. Whatever
Yes.
that looks like, start spending time with you so that you
Yourself.
know how that feels when somebody else is loving you correctly.
That's
You
right.
set you set the standard. So that's to me the biggest thing. We got to set it for ourselves so that we can show somebody. And Sparkle mentioned earlier today about you need to know your own love language.
Oh,
Like
yes. Come
people
on,
don't
Sparkle.
know. Thank you. Know your
Yes.
love language so that way you can. And a lot of times you will have love languages and you will try to talk to somebody on yours, not theirs, but you also let them
Yes.
do theirs, not yours. So when you know what your love language is, be able to communicate that so people know how to treat you and make you really happy. If it's words of affirmation, then they're going to be like, you look good today. I love that hat.
Right.
Things to
Right.
make you feel good. Or maybe it's acts of service. You want somebody to go and pick up your dry cleaning, or you want somebody to come through and say, hey, don't worry about it. I got the dishes for you tonight. Whatever that
Exactly.
looks like, know what it is for you so that
Yes.
you can operate at the highest level
Yes.
because they're speaking to you in the language that means the most to you.
To you, yes. And a lot of times people get it, confused. It's not, oh, I love it, you have to keep your identity. Absolutely. You are the only you there is. You are unique. We were all made unique in his image, so that's important. But what I love is that like you said, we set the tone for how other people will treat us. So if I come out, swinging, saying, hey, hair done, nails done, hats, shoes, clothes, trips, beaches, they're going to know that. And if you don't, then they have to figure it out. That takes too much time. We're not spring chickens. Some of us not anymore. So I don't have that time to waste. Let me let you know up front what I like so we can get to it. And let me
Right.
know what you like because I want to know. And I want to add value to you and come through with some great things and great opportunities for us to create memories. And that's important. You're going to remember memories. You're going to remember what you did. You may not always remember what someone else did, but you're going to remember what you did. And that's key. I want to be me, do the things that I love to do. And if I happen to find someone else who loves doing those things, why not do them together?
Oh, honey, because it's nothing like creating a memory. I don't care. You know, don't get me wrong. People love, nice cars and nice homes and nice clothes and things like that.
Yeah.
But bottom line, when your behind is on that bed sick, you're not thinking about all
No.
these material things. You're thinking about the memories. When you
Yes.
are thinking about somebody that you love, you're thinking about the memories that you all had. So, with that
Mhm.
being said, y'all know we already said Valentine's Day is tomorrow. So for some of y'all who may be, just like, I don't know what to do. We done did everything. I'm just
Right.
not excited anymore. Listen, we got some ideas to help you. Get yourself together. Get you and your
Get it
boo
right.
all happy and caught up so that you can enjoy the time together. And I know that it is tomorrow, which is Wednesday, which is hump day. And some of you may not do anything until the weekend, but that doesn't mean you can't do something tomorrow.
No.
And it doesn't have to be expensive. Y'all can stay at home, baby, and run a bubble bath, baby, and light them candles, get that scent over
Yes.
the house. And if you don't feel like cooking, then you can have a meal come into the house and set it up real cute and romantic. We got to start doing some things, to keep the
Yes.
love flowing.
Absolutely. And it's not even about, sometimes you have done all the romantic things and you might just want to have fun. You know what? You want to get out and say, you know what, baby, it is the middle of the week, but there is something. Good evening, Miss Regina. She said, Lakeisha said, pamper myself for Valentine's Day. That's
Yeah,
right. Get you a
exactly.
massage each other. How about that? If you want to pamper yourself, but pamper him too. Run a bubble bath, get you some wine or your drink of choice, whatever it is. That's right. Keep it fresh. You can do simple things. Order in. Set the tone on the inside. Play games. Do bring back those kids' days. When we were younger, I'm in my 40s. So when we were younger, we played games as a family, but Scrabble, that's a couples game. Checkers, Connect Four, watch a movie, have a little date night quiet time. And if you have kids, you still can do it too. You enjoy the kids during the day, play those games during the day before they have to go to, or evening before they have to go to sleep. And then around about 9 o'clock, you turn it into adult time and you do the things that you and your mate want to do. It can all be done in one day. You have that family bonding and then that you my man, you my woman type of time. And y'all do whatever it is that you want to do to that night tomorrow and just make the best of it. And you don't have to go out and spend a whole lot of money. You can cook together. It's the simple things. Everything does not require money. And some people don't always want something that is of material value. Some people just want love. And you show love by different things. It could be eating, it could be doing things together. You have to understand, as we said, love language is key. So if I know that you are homebody, let me do something that makes you happy and smile at home, but still enjoy myself as well.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I think that a lot of times we overthink so
Yes.
many things, instead of creating really nice experiences, because it's
Yes.
all about the experience. So you
Yes.
just think maybe, y'all watch, maybe y'all are, y'all Netflix aholics or Hulu aholics or whatever it is. Maybe tomorrow you should sit back and binge, maybe find a new show or catch up on
Yes.
an old one. But take
Yes.
it up a notch. Whereas before, y'all just sitting around doing whatever you're doing. Now, fix your little cute, what is it, charcuterie board. Put you some nice little, fruit and
Yes.
cheese and all those things, but make it a little special for Valentine's Day. Get you, like you said, something cold to drink, whether it's wine or whatever your drink of choice is. But
Yes.
take it up a notch.
Right.
Cut the lights off. You know what I'm saying? And y'all watch it like you sitting in a
Candles.
movie. You know what I'm saying? Make sure them children in the bed and tell them good night, mommy love you, daddy love you, but we're gonna see you in the morning because we about to sit back and chill tonight. Or
Exactly.
knuckle up in the bed, you know what I'm saying, and have whatever it is that you want to have. But
Yes.
and intentional. Our word today, and we're on the Empower Morning Show, and for the We
Yes.
Empower Network, we're doing and We Empower Nation. We're doing a 30-day fast and focus, right? And so today was
Mhm.
about being intentional. When you
Mm.
talk about love, you got to be intentional. You got to be intentional, especially when it's Valentine's Day. You want to be intentional and not just do the same old thing all the time. If
Yes.
you're going to do it, freshen it up, do something different, make it a little bit more romantic than it normally is, put a little effort into that thing.
Right. And again, people have this myth, oh, you got to spend a lot of money. Let me tell you something. Dollar Tree is your best friend. Okay. Coming from an event planner, I do events all the time. I will tell you, I have this thing about rose petals, and you can get them either on Amazon, sometimes, dollar store, Dollar Tree, whatever is close to you. Sometimes they have them, the little rose petals, the beads. You set the ambiance, get you, as you said, quiet time, turn the lights down, put you some candles on, put some rose petals on that bed, get the tray, as you said, put the tray out. If he likes fruits, crackers, cheese, whatever it is, popcorn, it's the simple things that matter the most. It's all about the time. Do that. But if you guys are a lively couple, there are no kids, you don't mind, staying out late and waking up early, that's cool too. Go out, go dancing, bowling, you have movies. I will tell you, tomorrow, one of my favorite musicians in the world, they have a great movie coming out about him, Mr. Bob Marley himself, the wonderful musician. He is amazing. His children or his family have put together an amazing movie. I'm super excited to watch it. Go have a date night, go to the movies, turn it up. As you said, sip and paint. I know there's some ceramic places where you can make ceramic bowls, do something that
Yeah.
you haven't done that you may be curious to see what it's about. Why not during the week? So if you like it, hey, then next time you have time together, do it on the weekend where you have more time to enjoy it and dig a little deeper into things that you can do together that like you said, you may not have done before or even thought about. It's the simple things that you can do to create new experiences.
Honey, for the athletic people, baby, y'all get together and go hike up on a mountain together. You know what I'm saying? You go and do something. Maybe you want to take
Yes.
a cycle, a spin class together. Maybe I want to go to the gym together. Whatever it is, just boo it up together. If you have a significant
Yeah.
other, where you can go and do some things, it doesn't require a lot. But I'm gonna tell you what's even probably something that most people don't even think about is really just getting the two of you together and having a deep conversation. This
Oh,
is a time we can really talk about, like what our goals are, what is our vision for our marriage, what are we trying to
yeah.
accomplish for this year. Let's really sit down and
I
talk about,
love it.
tell me about, what's going on with you for real, because y'all know
Yeah.
you're doing life. Sometimes you be like, how was your day? How was your day? It was good. It was great. Kiss, and move
Mm-hmm.
on. The next thing you know, you went your separate ways. They watching TV and you out here doing something else. This is the time to maybe turn off the TV. Do not disturb your
Love it.
phone. Put
Yes.
your little music on and have
Mm-hmm.
that intimate conversation with each other and get back into sync with one another. Where it's
Yeah.
not just we passing each other back and forth. No, we sitting down and we
Mhm.
really have a good conversation and talking. Because y'all know, first get together, baby, you talk so much, you'll be on the phone and be like, girl, I don't even want to hang up. Who you sleeping? I'm sleeping, but yeah, keep talking. I ain't ready to hang up yet. Get
Look, the
back
10 years
to
down the line, baby, we talked on the phone. We are here. But
baby.
I love
Listen.
that. That is so important as well because again, one thing that I used to do, I used to love poetry, right? Hey,
Oh,
Donna. So one of the things that we, write a letter to one another, create a bucket list together. There are
mm,
so many things that you can do to build as a couple. There's always when you go through marriage counseling, we do, pros and cons. But instead of pros and cons, make it a wish list, a bucket list, or let's do this list. Long-term wish list, short wish list. What can we do now? What can we do over the next 5 years? You have to turn all those things that we learn in corporate America and reinvent the wheel into your own home. You can do fun things. I love to think about places that I want to go. I love to travel. So I love a good beach. I stay in Puerto Rico. Hey, but there are other places that I would love to see. So find out where your spouse wants to go and make a list and say, hey, we'll tackle this next year. And if we're going to have a big trip next year, let's do something small this year so we can save up for next year. It's important. Exactly, Tina. Communication is key. Closed mouth doesn't get fed. Let your spouse know what you want, what your expectations are, how you like to do things, where you want to go, what you like to eat. Sometimes you may want to try something different, and it's important to experience that as a couple. So when you try these new things, who's to say that one of you won't, enhance that and go bigger the next time and try something better? And if you want to have a nice night and you don't want to be at home, you want to get away from the kids, you have a babysitter, go rent a hotel room, do a local hotel room, set the ambiance just the same, light candles, get some balloons, get some wine, Hennessy, whatever it is that you drink. You set the tone and have those quiet nights and have those talks together. Run you a bath in that hotel room or wherever it is that you choose to go. But again, do something worthwhile that will make this quiet time and not so flamboyant vacation or holiday. Make it a staycation, but make it a memorable one because you're going to remember, hey, we talked about doing this and this was our plan. So then it's time for you to put it into fruition. You make it happen. So you guys are building together. That's the key, communication and building. I love those two, mind, marriage, and money.
mind, marriage, and money. I think it's so important, for us to really talk about, because at the end of the day, you want to have fun with
Yes.
your significant other. And sometimes, we are so serious, you just doing
Mhm.
sometimes laughter, baby, is medicine for the soul. go and catch you a funny movie. Go out maybe
Yes.
on a comedy a date. Go to a comedy club or something where y'all can
Mhm.
laugh it up. Do
Yes.
something that's fun. Maybe try something different. It's wintertime, so for a lot of places they may have ice skating rinks. Maybe
Oh,
y'all never tried that. Go out and explore and do something different that neither one of you've done. Maybe here they have this the skydiving thing, or what I'm saying, like maybe if you're adventurous, go try that.
go try
Go
it
and do
out.
things. Maybe do a helicopter ride, or again,
Oh.
we're talking about being romantic. Maybe find them people where they have the horses and buggies, and
Mm.
go and take you a carriage ride. Figure out some things. Oh, come on, Tina, and help out with it, baby. She said role play. Yeah,
Oh,
girl.
now see, I have that on my list. I said role play, get you some adult time. I mean, hey, you can do it all. You have to keep your marriage and or relationship vibrant. Um,
Yes.
get a little different. I remember, hide and seek, right? As children, we played that with our friends. How about hide and
Mhm.
seek with your mate? Go hide something. Whether it's something he wants, go hide the remote. If you decide, hey, whatever you find is what we're gonna do, go hide a remote, go hide some popcorn. It can be anything. Turn those fun games that we played as children into your adulthood and make it fun. Ask each other intimate questions, adult questions, family questions. Again, you can make a great night out of it. And I love the role play. That's important. I literally watched a movie probably within the last month where it turned a little different, but this couple decided to role play and it turned into an action movie. But just the thought of some people want to create some spontaneity in their marriage, and if we don't create that newfound love or that fun and activity, then it gets sour. And if you don't want your marriage to get sour, create fun things to do.
Girl, I was just sitting here thinking, do a scavenger hunt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
put
like
some
that.
put some clues and say, okay, for this, if you find this, this is step one. When you get this,
Yes.
then it's something different. And when you get that, maybe it's
Yes.
something different. And lead it up to where it's going to all end and whatever you want to plan for the night. Maybe
Yes.
it's, this right here, give them some clues that leads to a bottle of wine. The next one may lead to, you doing something different. But the scavenger hunt is going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be different, and you guys really
Yes.
can get into it. But that's building a memory. It's something that you can laugh and talk about on down the line. You know what I'm saying? So you want to just kind of take some time now to think about,
Mhm.
what do you want to do tomorrow that's just not the traditional, let's go out to eat and stay out and have to sit in here and wait 45 minutes for a table to come available,
Ah,
and then not to say you can't do that, but look,
right.
Tina said yes, don't just jump in, work your way in.
That's
Yeah,
right.
love
That's
it.
right. Baby steps. It's baby steps. And again, it's not all about living lavish. If you want to, great. But if you don't, be creative. Don't constantly reinvent the wheel. And again, you go out and pay for massages all the time. But who rubs your spouse better than you? Who do, mm, you rub your spouse,
You
you
swear
give
say
them
nobody.
that part, yes. So those spots, or what that person wants to drink, what they want to eat. Again, take his or her favorite restaurant, bring it in house, go pick it up after work. Again, people may not eat in the room. If you have a special place in your house, do it. If you can't do it in the kitchen, you want a little privacy, you don't want anyone around, find a special place, have massage, candles, nice quiet time, soft music, dance with each other. You danced on your wedding night, why not dance on Valentine's Day night? You got to bring things back that you did at your wedding or on your anniversary or whatever. Bring it back, but do it a little different. You don't have to go out. You can be on the inside, but again, if you want to go out, then go dancing. Go step in the name of love. Go
Girl, do a little salsa, honey.
bachata, whatever.
Get a little spicy with it.
Exactly. Make it spicy. Make it a memorable experience. No one wants to do the same thing every year. I try and spice it up every year. You never know what's coming with me.
Let me see what Tina's saying here. She said, nope, I'm gonna cook tomorrow and feed him. Okay, I work a lot, so I get to be fully attentive. Okay, I always want us a foot rub. I don't like feet, but I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna have a drink and be a
Hey,
foot masseuse. You better come on and
and
be
he's
a
gonna
foot
remember that. And
masseuse.
he's
Let me tell you something. Another thing that you can do is have a picnic in your living room. Spread you out some stuff, honey. Put your blanket down there
yes.
and have a picnic in the house, right?
Mhm.
Shift the atmosphere. I'm telling you, music makes a difference. Like Tina said, honey, get that foot and massage it. Do something different that's gonna make him. Look, she say he better. He will enjoy that because y'all know one thing about it. And let's just be honest, in this age, we have so many distractions. You got the cell phone is the biggest distraction of anything.
Yes.
Maybe now, just for the Valentine's Day, cut it all off.
Unplug.
And it's just me and you know what I'm saying? And we're going to be into each other. Take
Yes.
that time, maybe cut the TV off. Maybe I want to do something else. Maybe you want to put together a playlist of your favorite songs and play it and be like, remember when I remember this song, remember when we were here, when we was on vacation here, when we did this.
Mhm.
Or like you said, I think you put a thing up when we were talking earlier about recreate your first date. Where
Yes.
did you go? What did you
What
do?
yes, what did you do? Where did you go? What do you remember about that special day? Recreate that day just a little differently. If you're not in the same state, city, or you don't have the same resources, that's fine. Put a little spin on it. It's going to jog a memory, and I guarantee you'll get a wonderful smile. It's the
Yeah.
simple
Tina
things.
said, let's be 19 again, baby. Listen, take it
Okay.
back. Take it back and just be fun
Yeah.
because sometimes we let bills, we let kids, we let so
Yeah.
many things get us caught up to where sometimes you don't feel as close and intimate like you used to be.
Right.
This is a
Right.
time to, honey, run it back. Run back those feelings. Run back that,
Mhm.
excitement you used to have when they come in the house or when you get to talk to them or see them. Run it all back and remember one thing that I will say, give people their flowers while they're here. It's so many
Yeah.
people who you think about, maybe that you don't have the time to do it because your spouse or your significant other has passed on.
Right.
Don't let it. You've got somebody that you love, then make sure that you spend the time to give flowers now so
Right.
that you can shift the atmosphere. If y'all been arguing, put that to the side because I'm telling you,
Yes.
whatever you're mad about is not as important as coming over that, forgiving one another, and moving on and getting on the same page because life is short and it's not guaranteed. And we want to make sure that not just like how we say Black history is not just in February, it's every day. So Valentine's should be, you know what I'm saying? Express love, show
Yeah.
love, give love,
Give love.
receive love. Because some of us have a hard time receiving love too. You be like, you ain't
Absolutely.
got to do all that. But now, I'm good. No, sit your behind down there and receive graciously. Stop saying that they don't have to do that because people
Right.
want to do things for you from their heart because they love you. Let
Right.
them do that. Receive it because you deserve it. When you love you, then you know you deserve to receive just as much as you
Yes.
deserve to give. So let's make sure we start shifting the mindset so that we
Mhm.
better relationships.
You are throwing gems tonight, Ayla. Girl, I love that. Shift that atmosphere. And if you are normally a receiver, it's your turn to shift. Give a little more. Do a little more. I know you might not want to do that foot rub, but you know what? Go ahead. It's as I said, it's going to set that tone. It's going to be different because you're doing it out of love. And what's important is that when they know we don't care to do something, but we do it anyway, that makes it all the more special
It
because
does.
it's something you don't want to do. Now, again, we talked last time about compromise, but still, doing the things you love, that's okay. It's not, you're not doing it every day. This is that one time a year where you're going to do something that's for someone else. It's not about you. Valentine's Day is about each other. I used to hear women say, oh, it's about the woman. No, it's not. If you have a
No,
man, let your man celebrate as well. He needs to be happy. Give him some love. You don't have to buy the man flowers, but you know what? A card, whatever it is that he likes to do, a movie ticket, a basketball game, whatever
mm,
it is, do those things that put a smile on his face as well. If he is a athletic person, let him jog. Go jogging with him. I have asthma. I hate running. But I tell you what, if that's what my mate wanted to do, we gonna go running. You might be a little ahead of me, but we gonna run today. So
We
you have
running
to make
today.
it work. Look, just today. We gonna run just today. But
And wait a minute. For the gangsters out there, baby girl, go to the gun range, honey. Go out
yeah,
there and get
ooh,
y'all guns and baby and go and shoot up some stuff. Do
listen, I
some.
love that. I love
Listen,
it.
y'all
And I'll tell you, hey, if you live in the Atlanta area, I will tell you there's a great place. I cannot think of the name on it is on Austell Road. They have Women's Day on Wednesday anyway. You'll get in free. You pay for your man. There you go. It's on Austell Road near Windy Hill. It is a great place. They have free Women's Day. You everything is free. Your targets are free. You don't pay to, to shoot, but your targets are free. Hey, I love to shoot, and a lot of women may not, but at the end of the day, I'm also, that's my self-care. I got to learn to take care of myself. So if I don't have anyone around me, who better than protect me than me? So again, it's those things you have to think about it. That's that hot life that we're talking about. It's not always about money. It's about protection. It is about your mind, keeping your, she said, good tips for my future husband. Hey, we're full of tips. Call us anytime. We got this.
Speaking of which, honey, this 30 minutes goes by so fast.
It
So we
does.
want to let you all know we have a thing called Wife Confessions. If
Yes.
you want to share something, ask a question, if you got something that you want to talk about, and you can be anonymous or you can give us permission to use your name, but we'll talk about the scenario and we will give you our points of view. Now, we're not telling you that we are, in a position to save your marriage, but at the same time, it's good sometimes to just hear somebody else's perspective on what you're going through. And it's a safe place for you to
Yes.
leave that information. So stay tuned for the chat. I'm going to put that in there so that way you can come, and hopefully next week we will have a wife confession that we can read out. And you all will be able to, in real time, as we're talking, give information too on your thoughts on what you think would be good, to help your sister out. So,
Absolutely. I love it. I'm so excited about that. That is powerful to have someone, a non-biased person to just speak to or to get other perspectives, because again, we're all unique. We do not think the same. My point of view may be A, I'm an A type person, but you might be a B. So let me hear from an A, or vice versa. But our hope is that you will confide in us and allow us to give you different perspectives, but also, as A Love said, get advice from other, or tips and advice from other people who may be in the same situation. A lot of times we think we're the only one going through something. You have no idea how many other people have been there, done that, are going through it now, and they're just as lost as you are. So let's build each other up. Let's talk about this. Let's keep our marriages flourishing and support one another. And these wife confessions, I believe, will absolutely help us come together and give good feedback and good advice.
boom, there you go. Wife confessions. Make sure you send something so that we can talk about it next week. But until then, we got to get out of here. Listen,
All
so I can
right.
start putting my plans together because, baby, what Mr. Lewis will get is, honey, his flowers for Valentine's Day, whatever that looks like, honey. We're going to enjoy just quality couple time, and y'all set the standard. Like I said, it doesn't have to be just for Valentine's Day. Set the
No.
standard to really make sure that you pour into each other, because
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. If you've chosen somebody as your mate, then listen, y'all doing life together. And when you do life together, it's not all about bad stuff. You want to
No.
have a good life, good times, good memories, a lot of laughter, and a lot of love.
Oh, I love that. Now that's a word. I know we gotta go, but I would tell you, A Love, that is important. And even though we turn it up a notch on Valentine's Day, remind yourself to keep dating. Keep dating throughout your relationship.
Yeah.
Don't just do it on holidays. Again, it's not about money, it's about time. Do the simple things. Do it once a month, every other month. Find a way to keep it thriving. Live your life, but be a wife.
Come on, live your life, but be a wife. Boom. On that note, we gotta go. So listen, y'all have a fabulous, amazing, wonderful Valentine's Day. Honey, send us some. Look, come in the chat tomorrow on the page and let us know what your plans are. Share it because somebody may be trying to figure out what they want to do. Let them know what you're doing and they may be able to do the same thing. So let's help
Right.
each other out, right? Help a sister out and give us some
Right.
ideas and things. Yes, share. But anyway,
Love
y'all have
it.
a great night. S. Marie, I hope you all have a wonderful
Thank
Valentine's tomorrow. And we'll be back next week, y'all.
All right.
Bye.